Okay guys, we've got Dave Thomas here from VISP and Justin Miller, who's too chicken to be on camera. So Dave, why don't you tell us a little bit about VISP?
Well, VISP is a hosted billing platform that's been developed over the years to manage internet service providers. And it started out in the dial-up days. It's moved through the technology as technology's advanced. And we got involved in the wireless market about 4 or 5 years ago, so make it a little easier for wireless ISPs to automate their back office. It's really designed for the ISP that doesn't want to have a lot of servers in the background that they're managing for, billing servers, Radius servers, things like that. So the solution includes Radius. It'll authenticate off a MAC address using a password. It also, we've also just integrated it with LTE. So we've started with Telrad. We're going to be authenticating with Telrad equipment, and then other LTE platforms. So that's the new push.
Yeah, that seems to be kind of a big thing. It was about a year ago, Telrad kind of made their big splash in the scenes. Now we've got BuyCells. We got 1 or 2 other guys stepping into that scene. So, I imagine that they probably have a whole different world of things that you guys have to set up for.
Yeah, they've got, it's a SIM card based tool, so we've basically just built the panels to support the SIM card.
Okay.
So the authentication will be pretty much flawless. It's not deployed yet, it's just in development right now. We're getting ready to beta test it here in the next week or so. We've worked pretty closely with Telrad to develop that integration. But from what I'm understanding from our developers is it's pretty much uniform with all the LTE platforms, so we should be able to do just about anybody that comes up with the Telrad technology. So that's the area we're moving into. We're also looking at adding some video components so guys can sell streaming video over the top, and we can build for that, be it usage or programming based, however they want to do it. That's basically what VISP is about.
That flexibility to do video or not, or to do LTE, or to do any of the legacy platforms. That sort of flexibility seems like it's be good for the customer.
Yeah, well, that's where it's at. It's like the space is changing rapidly. I mean, we've been around 25 years, and most technology companies don't make it 25 years unless they're funded and really large. So we're a private company, and the fact that we've been able to maneuver through the technology changes over the years says a lot about our company and our team and our foresight. Right? And that's like the LTE and video are the next big things, right? So we're aligning ourselves for that market.
Okay. So then, what other sort of new exciting things are coming from VISP that people would be interested in?
So we have a mobile app device that we're working on right now, so that field techs can access the account information from in the field, make payments, see passwords for accounts, things like that. Help the customer get connected while they're standing in the living room to facilitate a little better customer service and a little more automation in that sense. We've also worked with Market Broadband, which is an advertising company for WISPs. We basically integrated with them, so in our billing system, if you were to install a certain address, the system will automatically capture 25 addresses that are around that one address you installed. And then when you reach 250 full account or 250 leads that are in that system, their Market Broadband system will automatically mail out a postcard to all those addresses. The benefit of that is that it's targeted, so it's hitting the customers you can install because you just installed one. So the chance you get a good take rate on that over time, you keep doing that over time, you're going to start really marketing your area constantly, constantly, and people will get more than you install the next door neighbor, 25 people around them. So a guy's going to see that advertising 2 or 3 times.
Sure. Yeah, that sounds really good because WISPs are generally very busy. Anything that can be automated, which you've already automated as much of the other back end as you can, but we love automation, and we generally are terrible at marketing if we even do it at all.
Right.
And so the fact that you guys have that integration, going forward. To force the WISP to do that marketing, I think is really good.
WISP are kind of lucky in the sense that they've built into these areas that have very little bandwidth options. So you basically build it, people hear about you, they just start coming, right? So it's not like a lot of marketing has had to happen, but still, you do want to brand, you still want to, do better. and marketing definitely can help you do better. So where we can integrate to help you grow is advantageous for you and us in both ways. It's like another one we've integrated with was tower coverage, where you can do you can put that on your website. Customers can fill that out, and it'll show propagation studies. They import directly into the billing system, creating a lead, so your CSR teams can follow up on the lead and schedule appointments and installs, things like that. So we're trying to really automate with a lot of the other types of services WISP like to use to just simplify and automate more.
Sure, yeah. And then to kind of circle back with that app, I know some WISPs are, give me a website. I only want a mobile format website. I like the app because the app doesn't have to pull down those graphics every single time.
Right.
It can give you a better, more responsive interface. It's much cleaner. Yeah. And so, while we've got some that are going the easy route of just making a website, I think the app is really the way to go.
Well, it's driven by our ISPs. Most all the development we do. In fact, there's at our company, we only build features that are driven by clients that we have that want the feature. So if an ISP that's using our system comes to us, and we do meetings twice a week with our ISPs and open to all of our clients. We call them CO roundtable meetings, but the whole purpose of that meeting is to figure out what the ISP wants that they feel will make their business wildly successful. And then we develop that for them. So any ISP that wants to sit and have features developed for them can join any of those meetings. And that's where the mobile app came from. It's where tower coverage came from. It's where market broadband came from. It's where the LTE came from. All of them are being driven by larger WISPs.
Okay, and so what do you guys have in terms of like equipment management or other like portal interfaces?
So we integrate with the Zabbix platform, and we chose Zabbix because it's free. I mean, obviously WISP want to watch the money they spend, right?
We're
Keep
cheap.
the cost down.
We are very cheap.
Well, I don't want to say cheap because I think you guys are looking for the cheapest way to do the things you can do but still get the result, right?
Right.
So we integrated with Zabbix, and that can be tied to just about anything in the network. And then in the software, we can display CPE status as red, yellow, green lights, and AP status is in red, yellow, green lights. The ISP would set the thresholds that they want that to operate within, and then the system will just constantly change colors when they hit those thresholds. Then it also makes it easy for CSR teams to click on the little bubble icon, the little green, yellow, red light, and it'll open up the Zabbix instance and show them the graphs that you want your team to be able to see to do better support. So basically just integrates it all. So you can basically view the CPE from the location you have it mounted all the way back into your network.
Because you don't normally have the guy who built the whole network is the guy that's answering the phone.
That's right.
And so he doesn't know what's going on.
That's right.
So if your billing platform can only tell them, well, their end doesn't work because they haven't paid their bill, or well, the CPE's down. Well, their whole tower is down. That makes that customer support experience a lot better.
That's the whole point of it. We've also got IPs. You can tag an IP in the billing system, and those are clickable. So there's a little ping tool that we have on it. Really simple. No CSR needs to know how to do it. They just click the word ping, and it just opens up a window and starts pinging. Right?
Okay.
And then it's a quick link into the GUI of the radio that you have mounted at the location. So the CSR could jump into that. So if you built processes where you want your CSRs to look at what settings are in the radios, or maybe the signal strengths, things like that. You want to actually physically look in the radio and see. It's just a click on the software.
Sure. Yeah. It's if it's not green, click here and see why it's not green.
Exactly. Little things like that.
Okay.
So, and we're always open to new ideas. We don't run a WISP. We just help you guys run your WISPs. So we're not distracted by being developing for our own platform for our own business, and then just selling it to other WISPs. We're actually working with WISPs to figure out what tools they really want and what tools they really feel valuable, and building them for them.
Okay.
That's kind of the plan.
Okay. But sounds good. It sounds like you guys put a lot of effort into giving us what we want.
We're working at it. We're trying to give you a voice, so you have somebody to talk to and people who will listen. That's another frustrating thing, is having an idea, taking it to your vendor, and having it fall through some email or feature collection app that never gets reviewed by anybody. Right?
I wouldn't know anything about that.
I'm sure you wouldn't.
Okay, well, sounds like that about sums it up for VISP. So, if you guys have any questions, go ahead and post some comments on the video, or I'm sure if they'll see them, you can send them directly to VISP, or we always have Justin running back behind the scenes. He runs VISP, so he can provide a unbiased third-party opinion. I just keep bringing him up because he's agitated by it. That's why. Well, thank you guys.
Thanks for the opportunity.
Yeah, thanks, Dave.